Welcome to the State of the Market for Law Firm Sales in 7 minutes. My name is Jeremy Poock, and I lead Senior Attorney Match. In today's In 7 Minutes, we will discuss how a successful sale looks and feels 2 years later. I'm very excited to introduce my friend and a Senior Attorney Match client, Harold Kestenbaum. Harold is a partner with Spadea Lignana. Harold, welcome, and please, if you could share a few words about yourself before we jump into it.
Jeremy, it's a pleasure to be here. Sure, I'm a franchise attorney. I've been practicing franchise law for over 45 years, and 2.5 years ago, I joined Spadea Lignana and merged my firm into their practice.
Great. So, Harold, let's jump right into it. When we started working together, and when I start working typically with senior attorney clients, they're often asking me, and we discussed about bringing in an internal successor, and what and how that would look. And just wanted to talk with you for a moment, Harold, about why you decided that an internal successor was really not the right option for you for selling your law practice.
Well, yes, you're right. We did discuss it, and I did have a couple of options like that. But then I realized the two people I was talking to couldn't afford to do it. They didn't have the vision to grow the practice. They were very content on doing the grinding work and the documents, and really didn't have the ability to go out and get business on their own. They would leave it up to me, and that's not what I wanted. They just wanted a job, and that's the reason why we did what we did.
Sure. And Harold, what about the affordability? Do you think that they could have afforded to actually pay you out for the value of your practice?
No, I don't think so. They would have relied on me to keep bringing in the business so they could pay me. What do I need them for if I could do it, if I'm going to continue doing it myself?
So that's a good lead in, Harold, to what did happen, which is that you joined Spadea Lignana. And what we want to talk about next is the synergy value. We're often talking about this with our clients about how much value they bring to a growing law firm. So Spadea Lignana, they're a franchise law firm based in Philadelphia. They're growing their practice organically. Can you address what types of synergy value that you brought to them 2.5 years ago and you continue to bring to them now?
Well, first of all, experience, age. My partners are young and aggressive guys, but they're old enough to be my sons. So I brought that experience of 45 years in franchising to them. I brought to them some very qualified administrative people and paralegals. They really appreciated that. And the cumulative expertise that I brought they were in practice 10 years versus 45. So it was, for them, it was a no-brainer.
And Harold, you're very humble, but you also had a very impressive book of business. So it was really instant client growth for them too.
Yeah, you're right. I did bring a substantial amount of clients that are still with the firm, actually. I'm pretty proud of that.
And from a marketing value standpoint, within the first year of you joining Spadea Lignana, the combined practice was rated the #2 franchise law firm nationwide.
That's correct. I won't say that it was because I joined the firm that happened, but I think that's a good. You could connect the dots and figure it out.
Great. So Harold, let's now talk about the quality of life benefits to you. Okay, you joined the firm 2+ years ago. We're talking now about how that looks and feels 2 years out. So could you share with us, we're showing you right now some benefits that our clients experience when they join firms like Spadea Lignana. And, what's it like now not running the office?
Well, I don't have to worry about paying the rent or that the rent's going up. I don't have to worry about giving my staff raises and worrying about them quitting on me. The administrative nightmare that I was going through for all the years and having to carry around my checkbook wherever I went. It was heavy burden on a solo practitioner. I don't have any of those burdens now.
And similar to so many of the Senior Attorney Match clients, Harold, you were at your office all the time. The office like an anchor in so many respects. And now you can practice remotely because you're not running the office.
That's correct. I had to be there because my paralegals were there. They would come into my office every 30 minutes asking questions. you're right. Now I can work from home, and as you can't tell, but I'm in Florida where it's 80 degrees, enjoying the Florida life and still working every day. I have the best of both worlds. Can't be beat.
Great. And then another thing that we talk about often, and I talk about often with senior attorney match clients, is the benefits of the deeper bench, right? You join a boutique firm, they focus on franchise law, they have a number of franchise attorneys. What is it like having that deep bench of other attorneys that you can rely on now?
Oh, it's fabulous. I mean, I had an old client of mine yesterday asked me if we have the bandwidth to take on two new clients. I said, of course. I mean, we've got 8 lawyers in the firm, so I keep bringing them in, and they keep doing the work. It's a beautiful match.
Yeah. And getting back to that synergy value, we often talk about you in particular as the Mariano Rivera for that firm because your highest and best use, to use that legal phrase, is bringing in new clients, is business development. They have that deep bench that then can work on the matters that you're bringing in. So Harold, want to show you also the benefits to you and your family. When you look at this next piece, I mean, what has it been like in terms of actually being able to spend more time with your family and time out of the office?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, that's why I'm in Florida. I have my kids and my grandkids coming down for a week. It's great. I mean, the work-life balance has really added many more years to my practice. The word retirement isn't even in my vocabulary.
Well, that's great. So that is how a successful match looks 2+ years out. And that's today's state of the market for law firm sales in 7 minutes. Harold Kestenbaum, thanks so much for joining.
It's been my pleasure, Jeremy. Thank you very much for having me.